Hello all, my name is Amrapali Chavan. I am from Computer Department. Today we will discuss for Management Information System. So first we will see what is Management Information System and what are its objectives. So objectives of Management Information System is the goals of an MIS is to implement the organizational structure and dynamics of the enterprise for the purpose of managing the organization in a better way and capture the potential of the information system for the competitive advantages. So the objectives are capturing the data. In it we have to capture the contextual data or operational information, and we can use this data in contribution of decision making from various internal and external sources of the organization. Next is processing data. In this, the captured data is being processed into information which is needed for planning, organizing, coordinating, directing, and controlling the functionalities at strategic, tactical, and operational level. So the processing data means making calculations with the data, sorting data, classifying data, and summarizing data. Now we will see the definition of MIS. So MIS is planned system of collecting, sorting, and disseminating data in the form of information needed to carry out the functions of the management. So MIS is a study of how individual or group of people, organization design, implement, manage, and utilize the system to generate the information, and it is used to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of decision making, and it including the systems term decision support system, expert system, and executive information system. This is the nature scope of the MIS. So following diagram shows the nature and scope of an MIS. So here you can see the MIS is placed in the middle of the diagram. So MIS plays important role, and it is communicated with the computer science, operational research, behavioral research, or science, management, and accounting. So all these departments are based on the MIS. So we will see the challenges of managing the IT functions. So in modern IT environment, the business present strong challenges for management, and it is a dynamic changing environment with the technology which lead in dramatic changes in the competitive space and also in the internal function of organization. So there are three type of impacts on the IT. First, we will see the first order impact. The first order impact are those which are left immediately upon the adoption of new technology by an organization. So this is also called as an initial target or step for IT implementation in organization. For example, bank adopts the IT to perform faster with accuracy, increase number of transactions, increase efficiency, that is speed and volume. So this is first order impact. Second order impact is reduce or remove the certain manual task to be performed. So then the employees can be retrained or deployed elsewhere. So sometimes an entire department can be removed as the work they perform is not needed anymore. Then third order impact is when the industry in which the organization is located also changes owing to the changes brought by IT. For example, when bank introduced IT, they started providing number of services such as financial investment, trading, insurance, loans, credit cards, and more other services. So this is the third order impact of IT on the bank sector. Here you can see the centralized versus decentralized system. In centralized organization, you can see the example, the president of the game product is the main boss, and the manager of sporting good division, manager of board game division, manager of computer game division. These three manager has to report to the president. So this is the division managers report to the president. So this is decentralized system, and in centralized system, president of the game product, that is each and every division, that is sporting good division, board game division, computer game division, they directly communicate with the president. So president retains direct control over each business unit. Next is other example of centralized is McDonald or Burger King. So these fast food businesses, they use the predominantly centralized structure to ensure that they control and maintain over their thousands of outlets. So the need to ensure the consistency of the customer experience and quality at every location, together with the desire of exploit economies of scale, are main reason for this choice. So they can maintain the uniformity. Next is standardization. This is the key issue in the IT management. So it implies all components, physical software which are used to create the IT infrastructure. So we will see the example. The cable standard refers to the width, component, capacity of the cable that is used for carrying data. Second example is central IT may be specify that all laptop computers purchased within the organization will need to have a certain make or certain parameter. So with decentralized standard, this is easily loosened, and different department may want to acquire technology from different vendor and of the different type. Next is the vendor. So vendors plays important role in MIS, and they are viewed as a strategic planner who have stake in the success of their client. So large vendor look for centralized management and control, and small vendors are for decentralized. So for example, SBI is one of the biggest or largest bank in the India and second largest bank in the world with over 10,000 branches, and they wanted to computerize its core banking operation, and they have to select the vendor carefully. They had to select. So it already had a decentralized information system at many of its branches, but felt the need for the system that was central. So SBI initiated a call for vendor by asking them to bid a consortium, and finally they selected the TCS for their IT work. So you can see the IT, vendor management cycle here. So first you need to identify the requirement, then you have to select the vendor, then categorize the vendor, regulate or rules and regulation, all that you have to do, then manage their agreements, and when the agreement end or renew, then you have to renew it or end it. So this is what the vendor management cycle. Then next is innovation. So there are many people in IT industry, they want to innovate something. So individual or department can acquire and manage the technology on their own, so they can able to address their own need into more direct and efficient manner. So innovation is important. So it requires the laboratory experimental software engineers who are interested in innovation, etc. Next is IT procurement. So this is the centralized IT management which makes the IT procurement highly beneficial, and it is advantage of IT procurement is reduce the it can reduce prices, better component such as laptop, desktop. So decentralized procurement can enable the stronger fit with the end users. So large scale purchase takes so much time to complete that the technology being considered and undertaken by new offering in the market. So in such cases the decentralized purchasing is better, as it allows the buyers to act quickly and acquire the product when needed. So these are the some points in the management information system. Thank you so much.